recycling.
Okay.
Single stream became the big thing about 10 to 15 years ago across the nation. Single stream recycling was a huge ordeal. It made it incredibly convenient, incredibly easy, simple for people to just put everything in one bin, and then it gets picked up and boom, it goes somewhere and somebody does something with it. That actually is very high cost operationally, but when markets were high, that was okay. It was fine for high operational costs, high maintenance costs, high contamination, because they were making money. The companies that recycle these materials were making good money on other products. You know, they could sort and separate out the contaminants, and they could take the time. They had the money for the extra overhead, for the extra maintenance costs, but then the markets plummeted. Part of that is due to the Chinese ban on American and also European imports of recyclables. Markets plummeted over the past probably about 7 years, and after those markets went down, it started to become less cost effective to process single stream recycling. Single stream recycling, while convenient, is just very difficult to sort and separate things. So if we had everything sorted and separated, then it would be a lot easier for a vendor to bale it and process it and send it to somebody, you know, sell it on the open market. But instead, they have to continue to process. So there's not much money in it. Contamination in single stream recycling is not just that you accidentally put the wrong type of plastic in there. It's contamination like people put lead acid batteries, fire extinguishers, explosives, chemicals, paints, bagged garbage goes into the recycling and it's not supposed to, and that becomes a liability for our recycling processor to handle. You know, nobody wants to touch anything explosive or anything hazardous. So when you come to a site like this that's unstaffed and you don't have a person here to help, you wind up with bags in the recycling. So when this gets pulled, this bag right here is, I don't know what's in it. I don't want to know what's in it, and so we're not going to grab it and we're going to open it up and check it out. You know, we don't want to scope it out just to see, is it recyclable or is it garbage? Is there something sharp in there that's going to poke me? Is there something, you know, dangerous in there? Is there a mouse in there that's going to bite me? You won't have a clue. And so that immediately just gets ripped out and thrown away. If there are a lot of bags in here, if we look in here and we find 10, 15 different garbage bags like this, that load goes straight to the landfill, because I mean that's too much. It's half the dumpster is contamination. So we do like for residents when they use our recycling centers to dump the items loose into the recycling. Even if this was recyclable, it is not going to be recycled. And as far as contamination goes, it's not just hazardous products, it's other things like this appears to be some type of textile. That's not going to be recycled. So this load is pretty heavy on cardboard. Somebody may, you know, stand up and yank it out, but it's highly unlikely, you know, because in that textile there could be, you know, needles. There could be creatures. You have no idea what could possibly be sitting in something that's in a bag and you can't see it.